Yo, yo, what is going on? What up? You hear me okay? We should have Turbo on the other side of things.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm here.
okay, now he is.
I didn't know if you were sound checking or
No. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because anytime I make my mic hot, the first thing I can think of saying is yo, yo, like.
Yeah.
But,
Yo.
Yo. All right, so obviously a bit of a historic night. I mean, so this video is already released, right? Like, you already took care of it. If you guys want the link, I'm gonna drop it in the chat right now. Exclamation Archive is gonna get you the link to the actual VOD, so you can subscribe to the Super Lore Boys video archive channel, as well as, Turbo's X account, his Twitter account. And, also I just gotta do it, right? I think I gotta
do it.
I just gotta do it one time. Hold on, real quick.
I think so, yeah.
I gotta get the music off. I just gotta do it one time, just so you guys know. It's just so you know what we're in for, real quick. It's gonna be a bunch of this, just so y'all know. Anyway, all right. So we have ourselves one of the most epic events of Street Fighter that's ever happened, and what is this? Almost 30 years now? 25 years ago? Something like that?
A little over 25 years, yeah.
Right? 25. Yeah. So a quarter century. You think about it. Like, I have home video tapes at home. I'm now, what, 37? So, 25 years ago is realistic for me to have, like, family videos from that time. And to think that we can get it in this crisp-ass quality quarter century later. So big ups to you and all the work that you're doing. Actually, before we even watch this, I want to put some music back on because I want to.
Yeah, let's get the vibe going.
Yeah, we're just chilling, right? We got Retro 3 playing in the background,
nice.
So y'all can jam with that. I know Turbo also makes music. Turbo does photography, graphic design, 3D, video, you name it. It's all legit. It's not AI, and we're gonna prove it. So what we're gonna do is, before we actually watch this 2-hour-plus video, kind of pretty impromptu, I'd say, we're gonna get Turbo actually showing us some of his process. So appreciate you taking the time to come in and show us like what you're thinking, what you're doing, and how you're trying to like improve your video capture and upscaling skills. So I'm gonna
pass for sure. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that's interested as well. It's like it's pretty awesome to be able to do this and to get everything set up so that I can do these transfers and release these things for you. It's been kind of this journey for the last just a little over 2 years now, and it started with the Nothingness tapes. You remember the 3 hours of X-Band footage?
Yeah, that was kind of random. So with Bill, like, actually shout out to Bill because he was at a tournament. No, he was in a stream chat pretty recently as CEO, and he was like, "Yo, when are we gonna do that thing?" Because he was one of the first guests of Super Lore, or was supposed to be one of the early guests of Super Lore Boys. And we had all our material, we had everything down, we just couldn't quite get a schedule locked in. And he was just like, "Yo, I'm also sitting on these old tapes, right?" Like, "What old tapes?" He goes, "X-Band stuff, like OG footage." I was just like, "Oh, I think I know a guy." That's where you came in. So it was weird how like everything connected. Even though we didn't get Bill on SLB yet, the fact that video was dope, right? Like, that was, it was more than 4 hours of content, and the quality was great. And that's really the earliest net play of fighting games, right? Like, like
1994 is bonkers. Like the lineage of online play and us doing like Fightcade and all of that goes all the way back to virtually the beginning of fighting games.
Yeah.
It is just wild to think about. So yeah, that's how I got started. Is he said that he had some tapes that he would like to transfer, and Riz was like, "Hey, do you think you can do this?" And I was looking over, and I didn't have a VCR or anything, and I was like, "Well, yeah, I can do that." So I went out and bought a VCR and got the archive started, and that's exactly how that happened. So it all starts with these home videos of people capturing early FGC stuff, and a lot of what the channel deals with is kind of a visual history in its most raw data form to provide context into how things were developing, not only in the fighting game realm, but in video games in general. I've got a lot of videos that pertain to Japanese video magazines that'll have like new releases for the old Famicom, which would have had like Super Mario 3 and Final Fantasy and all of those, and behind the scenes stuff as well, which is also very interesting. So it's kind of like I do those to kind of, I guess, boost a resume of sorts of my work, so that if people do see what I'm doing and they have tapes, that they'll have the confidence to reach out to me and hopefully get some things transferred. So that's kind of what happened here. Zas had gone through and contacted Riz about getting his collection archived. So, it's all kind of like the snowball effect that had happened. And I was very enthusiastic about getting that. I had no idea the types of things that he had. And he's got more stuff that I'll reveal later here for you guys. So
yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers yet, right? We don't want to we don't want to drop that much lore, but I got a little bit of an inside scoop. I'm kind of aware of what goodies were in that box. I don't know if you want to show the photo of but anyway,
I'll drop some video footage here in a minute. I'm sharing my screen. I've got the basic captures done. I've got a whole backlog of things that I need to do, and over the last couple of years, I've gotten a rapport with different people. So I've got active members doing donations to the archive too. So I've just got a box in for some Gamus tapes of King of Fighters and some Cytron tapes, which is really cool. The Cytron tapes generally are they'll pick a fighting game, and then they'll run like a tournament. So like the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition tournament, the Gekto Renbohen, that was a Cytron tape. And it's like you see kind of like where the level of play was at a specific time, and it's just like the raw data. You can make your own interpretation or opinion on that. A lot of unfortunately, a lot of what we have to go on as far as history goes back to like Street Fighter 2 and the old forum posts and things. And it gets met with a lot of incredulity. Is like people don't believe like things happen the way that they did, and it's nice to get some of these kind of like video things done.
Yeah, and actually, on a side note, I got some other unreleased. Like, I just came across someone else who reached out. We won't name drop, but I promise you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's OG Street Fighter stuff. So I came across yet another connection. So we'll have some more content for the archive.
Yeah,
but
you told me about that.
Well,
so
I think I told you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let the chat's gonna have to wait on that lore, but just know we working overtime on this to make sure. I mean, mainly you're doing like all the work. I'm just chilling. I'm just connecting the pieces together.
Right? It's it's all about the players. It really is. Like, doing all of this stuff, I want to be as like visually, like my fingerprint not be all over it and kind of like be up front and center, because it's really not about me. It's about just an investigation of the history of fighting games or video games in general, and just getting the data out there so that content creators can have a good video quality source to work from, so that they can do video essays and that kind of thing. I think part of the reason why we don't have a lot of video essays going over the old stuff is mainly because the video quality that comes from YouTube, even though the majority of the stuff that I upload is uploaded in some form or another, the video quality is a victim of the old YouTube. So the compression is pretty bad. And that was a consideration that I had when doing these transfers. It's like, okay, how can I get it to be the best visual quality to entice people to make more content based on that, right? So players first, creative second, and then there's just me just putting out the raw data out for people to enjoy. So if you want to see just like uncut, unfiltered, my channel, and then hopefully somebody will start doing some more investigation in the future and start using my video clips. It's already happened a little bit, so I'm happy to see that have happened. And yeah, so I just wanted, the reason why I'm sharing my screen, by the way, is I wanted to show you guys exactly what goes into this archiving thing, like, from start of production to the end of it, and kind of like how it all comes together to get to the quality that I provide on the channel. So here I've got a Street Fighter 02 Championship gamist video from Japan, and this will be released some point here in the future. But
Good
I just
teaser,
wanted to,
good teaser and good commercial, I guess, for you.
well, just like keep the continuity going, right? So yeah, I do have in my possession the gamist Street Fighter 02 that I've already done the capture for, and what we're looking at here is the footage that's been de-interlaced. So I've got raw capture here on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side in Virtual Dub is the capture with filters applied. And you probably won't notice too much of a difference, and that's a good thing, because I don't want to make it look like it's like too over the top, right? I do have filters on here, and I'll show you here in a minute. But in the raw capture, if we look at the master version of this, we've got what's called de-interlacing. Now, generally, VHS tapes, they run at 29.97 frames per second in progressive. So and it's interlaced. So what you have to do is de-interlace it. And you can see here on this frame in particular, you got this combing effect here. And what that is a byproduct of is basically what they would do instead of doing like a digital compression that you would find on a DVD, on a VHS, they would interlace it. So you basically get 2 frames of data in 1 frame. And when it's displayed on an old CRT television, what ends up happening is the CRT television runs at a cycle of roughly 60 frames per second. So as it draws on the screen, you actually get 2 frames of data in 1 frame. And it separates that, and visually you can't tell that there's these combing artifacts or that there's 2 frames blended into 1. It'll look like 2 frames drawn one right after another. And unfortunately, when it comes to YouTube and the way that they do their video processing, is that they don't have native de-interlacing. So we have to go through after we capture and get rid of that to make it so that it displays correctly when it hits the internet. And that's what Virtual Dub does. I do all of my captures in there. So I'll set up a capture, make sure that my darks and lights aren't kind of crushing or blooming too much, and that the white balance is correct and the colors are correct and all of that. So you end up with a general capture that looks like this. And from there, we can do our de-interlacing process. And the reason why I use Virtual Dub is because it's got one of the best de-interlacers out there. It's called QTGMC de-interlacing. And what it does,
you're definitely gonna, sorry to cut you, but you're definitely gonna need to do like a tutorial for anyone that does have tapes. If they're like, I don't want to send them out, but like Turbo's not gatekeeping any of the info. He's telling you everything. So
yeah, no, it's like it's all about the process, and I can't do all this stuff by myself, really. I mean, realistically, like if people have tapes and they want to get into the hobby, then dude, more power to you, because we'll get more out there. It's like the finiteness of VHS tapes is a very real thing. And even though it's a fairly stable medium, over time you run into degradation, and you'll get visual artifacting in the form of noise and all of that. And then even like your contrast will go down. Like I've got some tapes where the contrast is really low because the way the tapes are stored, the oxidation on the tapes just goes over time, and then you start losing visual data. So yeah, we'll go through and de-interlace. We'll get into Virtual Dub and do our de-interlacing so that when we play it, we've got native 60 frames a second. And it runs butter smooth. It looks great, and it's exactly how you would visually interpret it as watching it on a CRT television. And that's the reason why we can say that we can do 60 frames a second, because that's the way that it looks on a real TV, or old school TV rather. So the next stage in the process is just to kind of go over the video, make sure that my audio is correct, and the visuals look good, so that the whites and blacks aren't crushed or blooming. And then from there, what I'll do is I'll go to the very beginning of the video and I'll look for noise. So you can see on the unprocessed side here that we've got a little bit of noise here. It's not too bad for VHS tape by any stretch of the imagination. But what I'll want to do is maybe go through and consider doing a little bit of a denoise pass. So I'll go into my filters, create a new filter, and then I use a filter called Neat Video 5. And what it does is it cleans up some of the noise or excessive noise that can happen in a video. And what I'll do is I'll build a noise profile off of this black frame, because what I'm doing is basically I'm just going through and selecting a portion of the video where it's just noise only. That's why I go through and just do the black, because if I go through and do a video part, sometimes it'll interpret the actual video data as being noise, and we don't want that to happen. So if you're going through and doing this, start at the beginning of the tape, find a portion where it's just black, which is usually always at the beginning of the tape or at the end of the tape, and pick a spot that has a bit of noise, and then we can build a profile from there. And we'll see exactly where we're at. We'll adjust in preview. So we've got our preview bar here. We can toggle that on and off. So you can see, especially in and around here, you can see that there's some kind of like banding happening. We'll want to try and mitigate that as much as possible without getting the effect to be too much. So we just want it to be enough to where it's not super noticeable looking at it.
And there's going to be trial and error for that kind of stuff, right? Because I know like you kind of render out multiple versions, like multiple clips, until you're like, all right, this is the look that I'm trying to go with. And then
yeah, that's the perfectionist in me. It's like every video is its own conundrum, right? It's got its own set of problems. Like I said, VHS it's just stable enough to be able to be workable over time. But yeah, every tape presents itself with its own problems. Sometimes the tape will be overexposed. It'll have more noise than this. This is actually a really good tape, so it'll probably be a fairly bad example. But yeah, we'll go through and then we'll adjust our noise level, see where we're at, and then we'll go through and click OK and apply that filter. And then we'll just kind of scrub through the video here, and we'll see that the video effect has been applied on the right hand side. And let's pick a spot. I generally, if I'm doing video game footage, I'll pick a spot in the game, because when you capture video game footage, especially, it's like we all are used to the way that it looks, and it's very unforgiving. Like if you boost the noise correction too much, it'll look kind of like a South Park episode where it's like the characters all look like paper cutouts, and we don't want that at all. We just want it to be subtle enough to to be very noticeable, right? We just want to do small increments because things accumulate over time. So it's like we do 5% here, we do 5% in another part, and continue on that way. And over time, that accumulative effect will get us like 50% better than what we started with. And that's kind of the goal. So we just want to be very kind of judicial with the way that we approach these things, so that we get the best quality possible, and we're visually not tampering with things in a way that is destructive, right? So going back, we can go into our Neat Video again, and then we'll adjust our filter settings. And I can really mess this up so you see exactly what I'm talking about here. We'll zoom in on a portion there, and we'll turn our preview off so we can see that, you know, it's done a pretty good job of cleaning up the noise. And in my opinion, that's maybe a little bit too much overcorrection. It's getting a little bit blurry. And so we've got luminance and chrominance channels. Chrominance is your color, luminance is your blacks and whites, and generally your noise falls under the luminance channel. So what we'll do is we'll adjust from that. We'll back it off until we get something that's maybe just a little bit. So we'll toggle our preview on and off, and that's just probably about enough to where that's acceptable. I don't want to go too overboard with it. I just want it. I don't want my fingerprints to be all over it, right? It's like you want to kind of hide the crimes a little bit, just enough to make it so that it pops a little bit more, but nothing more than that, right? So if I were to go overboard, and I see this all the time on YouTube videos where like they'll be like, oh, I don't want any noise, and then they'll boost all this stuff up, and then you get that like that South Park effect that I was talking about, where it just looks kind of like blurry and weird looking, and it's like, no, you're doing it too much, right? So you just want to back off and have it just be just a little bit, right? So from there, I'll go through and then I'll make a separate file based off of the corrections that I do in here, and it's very minimal. I just do the deinterlacing, and then I do the denoising in here if a tape needs it. Sometimes the tape won't even need a denoising pass, but for the purpose of just showing what that's all about, I just wanted to kind of go in here with the A2 tape and show you all of that stuff. So like lots of cool cosplay stuff. Oh, you guys are gonna kick out of this particular tape for sure. So getting to the Street Fighter Alpha 3 tape, that one presents a whole lot of different problems to fix and solve, and one of them is that it's not like a master copy, so it's not the actual tape that Kuropi was filming with. It's probably a second generation copy, but it's got all of the data there, and it's like basically a VHS tape works like if you were to put something like a flyer in a copy machine, and then you copy, and then you put that copy into the copy machine, you make a copy of a copy. That's kind of what ends up happening with VHS tapes, and you can kind of see that here, where we've got good detail in the hair here, but the blacks here, you can kind of see that it's been crushed a little bit, and that's just a reality of the fact that this isn't a master copy. It's probably a second generation copy, so it's workable, but you do end up with some kind of weird contrasting issues. And the way that I approach it, once I get the file deinterlaced and denoised, is I'll take it into Premiere and then work with it in there. So generally what I'll start off with is I'll go into my levels, look at my values in as far as blacks and whites. So you've got 0 to 255. 255 is white, 0 is black. And what I'm looking here at the lumetri scopes is just to be sure that I'm not crushing my black, so the values aren't going too far into the 0 range. I just want it to hover just a little bit above, and that my whites aren't being too blown out and going above the 100% mark. So it's just setting right at the top where I want it to be without going over and losing a bunch of data that way.
Like levels in Photoshop, basically. It's like same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And we can check that with a video limiter. So what this does is it allows a little bit of compression on the top end. If I do go over, or there's a spot on the tape that goes over, it'll compress it enough so that the white point is stable. And I can check to see if I'm blowing out my whites by turning on a gamut warning. And say if I were to go to my white values here and really kind of mess those up, you see where it like shows in pink. It's like we don't want that, so I just keep that at 255, and then go through with my blacks, make sure that my blacks are down a little bit more. So if I turn off this effect, you can see that initially I did keep it pretty safe in the initial transfer, so I've got a bit of headroom both on the white hand side and the blacks.
No.
and then I'll go into Premiere and kind of touch that up a little bit. You can see it's not like terribly washed out or anything, but it is, you know, not black as far as like the darks are concerned. So when I go through and make that adjustment, it's got a little bit more contrast, a little bit more detail in the mid-range there. And I'll work in black and white first, because if you don't and start working in color right away, it's like if you don't have a good black and white image, your color is going to look like trash too. So I'll go ahead and adjust everything in black and white, and then I'll go through and duplicate the video file on its own color channel, and then put an adjustment layer over that. So we'll start introducing those. So we can see here, this is kind of what our initial video looks like without the adjustments and all of that. There's just that luminance layer for the black and white stacked on top of the color. So now that we've got a good baseline for blacks and whites, we can start to work with color correction. And one of the problems that I was having with this tape was that it has a bit of that like matrix effect, where everything has a bit of a green cast to it. And you can see in the skin tones, they don't look, they're not bad, but they don't look super natural either. It's kind of like this, like almost like greenish effect. There's no warmth to the skin tones. You can see his shirt here is like really green cast. The white balance is green cast as well. You know, Daigo's skin, he doesn't look, he doesn't look well. He looks kind of sick, right? So it's like we just want to fix those things. And that's where an adjustment layer comes in. So you'll see after I've done my color correction, now the skin tones are a lot more warm. It looks a bit more natural. The colors themselves look accurate to, you know, how you would view it in real life to an extent. It's like you can only do so much with a VHS tape, but, you know, make it so that it looks a little bit more natural. And so if I go into my Lumetric colors, we can see that I did make some changes here in the curve section, especially. Let's see here. So adjustment layer, curves. Some hue versus hue. So I was adjusting some of the hue values of those colors to get them correct, especially to make sure that the games look right, and also to make it so that the skin tones look correct. So I had to shift some hue values around so that the colors popped a little bit more. And luckily we do have a reference for color. There is a broadcast version of the Alpha 3 tournament that I was able to look at online. And even though it's shot by, like, this is, you know, the quality that you get on YouTube, just because it's an old video, right? Like this 17-year-old video, like YouTube didn't care. They just wanted you to get your videos up, and it didn't matter how bad it looked, right? So the good thing though is that I can get a fairly accurate color comparison, right? Like in this video, you can tell that the skin tones are nice and warm and vibrant. And you can tell, like, okay, the color on the back wall looks good. The blacks and whites, like whoever did this transfer did a pretty good job. It's just like YouTube just butchered it, right? So, you know, I can go through and then compare the broadcast footage to what Kuropi shot and kind of create a happy medium between the two. And that's precisely what I did. So what ends up happening, like when we go and scroll through to the very beginning of the tape, and we look at some of the gameplay footage here. Let me screw up to that right quick.
Yeah, life bars are like the first thing you'll notice, and the life bars are clean, so that's how you know, like, the capture's good.
Yeah, like yellow is probably the hardest thing to adjust for. They're very finicky, so if you don't correct them justly, they tend to look kind of greenish, and that was one of the things I wanted to fix. Also, just to get the in-game sprites to look fairly correct to how they are in the game. When Zangief does his custom combo, he has that pink tint, so I know that, like, okay, that's supposed to be like a pinkish color, right? here.
Yeah.
And if I turn off my adjustment layer, you can see that when it started off, it's more of a purple. So I know that I had to adjust that a little bit. So going through and just touching up my hue a little bit, I'm able to just adjust colors individually. The other big thing too was the wall in the background here, the color of the wall in the footage that you see on YouTube.
Well, there it's blue, but nah, no, it's a different wall. Obviously, there's more
Yeah,
than one
yeah.
wall there. I'm just trying to break the fourth wall myself.
It's more of an orange cast, so I know, like, okay, you know, like the lighting in there, for instance, like the lighting was fluorescent lighting, and it's probably running at 4300 Kelvin, which is about what you would get for indoor fluorescent lighting at the time. And I know that that's a little bit red cast, so it's like, okay, I can apply a little bit of a red filter to goose that up inside of Premiere here. And I've gone through and done that too. So getting out of the color curves, you know, just give it a little bit more of an orange tone. And then for that blue wall, it's a little bit more teal colored. I'm also checking to see if that yellow is still correct inside the skin tones here. All of that, right? So it's like kind of making this global adjustment to account for the color that's on the tape, and also you know, what Keropi's camera was able to do, because the camera will have a significant impact on how the tape actually captured the color as it was being shot. So, and it's like all these different like considerations. And then you know, for this transfer, I think I did a pretty good job as far as getting everything to look fairly natural. I think if I had to do it again, I might just go through for individual scenes and adjust a little bit there. There is a portion in the video that I'm not completely happy with, where everything is a bit more red tone. And I think I might have goosed the reds a little bit too much.
Well, we'll be the judge of that when we get into it. But yeah.
So yeah, you know, just yeah, to I guess to wrap that up, you know, just to show you like what goes into it. You know, it's like it's all kind of like this puzzle, and it's on a per tape basis that you have to go through and do these adjustments on. And it's all like these small little accumulative things that you end up doing to make the tapes as good as they possibly can look. So it's not like I'm just like going in there, transferring the tape and just leaving it as it is. There's a lot of consideration that goes into the decisions that I make when I'm doing these transfers to get them out to you guys, so that, you know, truly like it is the best that I can come up with as far as a solution to some of the problems that we have. And also, you know, like for archive, you know, purposes, to clean it up and make it look as good as it possibly can. Like that's truly like the goal there. So
all right, well, there you have it. I don't know if there's anything else you want to share. I can stop sharing this part. But
well,
yeah.
Did you want me to go through and share some of the other stuff that Zas has done?
I don't want to spoil any of that. I mean, people got to follow you on Twitter, and they got to follow the Super Lore Boys video archive if they want to know what's going on.
Okay, well, I will tell everybody this. I'll probably, in between some of my regular uploads for like my Gamers tapes and whatnot, I'll probably do once a month some more footage that's of kind of the A3 type nature. So there are some home video type things that Keropi had shot that he doesn't have on his channel that I'm in possession of. And, you know, like ethics.
You're giving us the goods. You're delivering the goods now.
Yeah. and the ethics of the whole thing is a big thing for me, right? So I wanted to reach out to him to say like, hey, I've got these tapes secondhand. Would it be okay if I posted it on the channel? He said it was cool with it. So, you know, like that whole thing, it's like I always want to make sure that, you know, on top of just acquiring these things secondhand, that I have the permission or the blessing of the person that actually shot it, you know.
Yeah, of course. So, that makes sense.
But yes, I've got at least 4 more releases that are of OG nature. that have different tournaments and gameplay footage of the like. And I'll probably be releasing those on a month-by-month basis. So it'll probably end up being like how it is now, where it was the last week of the month, going through and posting up something new. And yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. Me and Riz were doing some prep work as I was finishing up the A3 tape, and I think we got stuck for about the better part of an hour.
Yeah, I
just
think we
looking
ended
through
up just
some of the
watching
old...
it. I think we just ended up watching a bunch of footage. Like, dang, can't wait till
Yeah.
this gets released. But yeah, it's cool stuff. So, well, appreciate you coming through, and I'll stop sharing your screen because it was just turning into like multiple screens. And yeah, I guess what we'll do now is we'll get into actually watching the tape. It's 2 hours and some change. So you guys are gonna be just hanging out with me and watching the tape. Appreciate you, Turbo, for doing all that you do and coming by to mainly I wanted people to know, and I'll talk about it throughout the stream. I just want people to know the amount of effort that goes into this. It's not a simple one-click AI, here you go, it's done. Like, no, there's a lot of like thought and hours that went into just this one tape. So
it's funny. It's like when I see people say or suggest that, I'm just like, I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, because like if I can make it look as good as like an AI thing, like AI is pretty good at doing like visual stuff. So like, if I can get up to that quality where they're just like, oh, like it's questionable, that means you're doing something right. So yeah, I just want to before I go, just thank Zas and Karopi for collaborating with me on this. Like I said, players first. And without them, we wouldn't have this kind of thing. And it's like back in the 90s, like having a video camera and going out to events and doing this thing is like so uncommon. It's like it's kind of ridiculous, especially when we look at like today's landscape where everybody's basically got a video camera in their pocket. And it's like to come across tapes like this is like so few and far between. And just to be able to spotlight or show what people thought were important in the scene. It's like, it's pretty incredible. My hat's off to all of the people that have throughout the years gone to tournaments or events and captured footage like this, because this is historically important, and it's important to preserve our history and to be able to show it to people in the future. Especially the early stuff,
spot on, man. Yeah, big ups to everyone that was recording this and actually saved it, and now we're finally going to be able to watch it in the best possible quality that's available. And yeah, should be a fun time.
Yeah, get to it. Enjoy it, guys.
All right, thanks, man. Catch up with you later.
All right, brother.
Peace. Let's get this music thing going, and then hold on, I gotta disconnect from that call. All right, y'all, let's do it. Let's watch. Got the little intro going. My bad, I skipped half the intro. This video is made possible by a generous donation from the collection of Julian B. Damn, that went by kind of fast. I'll read faster. The footage you're about to watch was shot by Bob Painter graciously. That is too fast. The archive is deeply thankful for the opportunity to capture and present this historic event. Oh my goodness, I am such a slow reader. Oh, I got this one. We owe so much to those who have come before us. Something like that. I'm gonna log back in Discord just so I have my little icon up there. I kind of like having it up there. Who's on there? Del Carcia, thanks.
cannot play in this game. They will not let me enter because my Dan is too powerful.
Your Dan is too powerful.
So, he thinks he's good at these things.
Let me know how the audio is. If I should put it up. And this is crazy because I'm pretty sure it looks like Mike Watson's ear over here. This might be Mike Watson playing Ken. I thought I was the OGV Ken. But alright, so check it out, right? So the game just released. And if I were to commentate this, apart from like crouch cancels and that type of stuff, like those are two anti-air DPs on Zangief. Not a very easy thing to do in this game. Like this gameplay is actually pretty high level. Alright, we got over the Tatsu. Lariat didn't work out. Nice sweep there. Went for the diet effect. So like the customs aren't going to be the cleanest. That's a VC3 activation. Yeah, let me bump up the audio on that. That was a thick trap. Oh! Oh, can I rewind that? I don't know. Normally we don't. This will be the only rewind, I promise. But can we just talk about this comeback and that setup? Splash, low jab, and then he did the hop, and it killed? That's pretty high level stuff. And V Zangief is top tier, by the way. Oh, there goes Watson and Valle. And Watson was playing X Dalsum, another strong character. You know, where's Mike Lee at in the chat? Trolento. The more V Zangief. These guys knew what was going on. Like, think about it. Who in their right mind would play an Xism character unless you knew they were good? Trolento is pretty alright. Yeah, Xism I guess was popular because of the big damage, right? I mean, you know what's interesting is, well, first off, this video capture is like cleaner than a lot of streams you see these days. But yeah, the gameplay is pretty good. Oh, nice tech roll to Fierce SPD. Yeah, of course, Rolento also has a good hard crush capability. Oh no, it's going into random buttons. You got messed up. That's not what he said, but. That's hilarious. You got messed up. I did want to get yeah, I did want to get Valle on for you know, doing this part with us. Like, hey, let's just talk about that tournament. You know, he's busy. I didn't want to put it on him to try to reschedule at a time that worked for everybody. But you know, well, Asian Monkey, if you were here for the early part of the stream, you would have seen it. We just had Turbo explain the entire process. Oh, he got the super out on deck, and Kuropi got shook. Kuropi got shook on that. But yeah, unfortunately we couldn't get him. But I mean, I'm sure he's gonna watch this at some point and, you know, drop some lore. I also wanted to get a Kuropi, or the guy, you know, Bob Painter, to capture this, but it's alright. There's a lot more captures that are coming, a lot more videos. So, you know, hopefully we start getting some players on to talk more about the event and not really just like me talking. But yeah, this is pretty crisp, I must say. And this is exactly what Zangief does. Just holds up toward. They figured out the meta the year the game released. How do they know? People talk about now, oh yeah, modern games, you know, all the combos and all that stuff, you know, all the metas figured out. But like, I don't know, man. I think California was on some other level for these old games. Because anytime you watch an old tournament, oh, that was a sick punish. Anytime you watch these old tournaments, they're always doing stuff like they were definitely ahead, you know? Except for that random super. If I had to guess, I would say this is like Valle versus like APOC or something. Nah, Valle would have DP'd it. Valle would have DP'd it. Yeah, definitely not Valle. He would have. Plus, he played Riz0ne. Yeah, like I said, this looks good than some modern day retro streams, man. Sometimes the captures on those be hella jank. You think this is Choi? Let me pay attention. I'll tell you if it's him. Nah, Choi would have blocked that. Sorry, bro. Choi ain't doing random Tatsu. Air Tatsu. Nah, this ain't Choi, man. Choi don't miss DPs. Get hit with level 1. Oh, that's Choi. That's Choi. Wake up level 2? Nah. Oh, Dai Oh, Crouch Fierce? Is that it? It's not it. Oh. Oh, we got some Gen action too. Oh, that was an interesting alpha counter. And then these rounds are 3 out of 5 for some reason. So the Gen is Jan Halili versus Grand Wolf. Yeah, I think I do recall Grand Wolf playing Sin. Yeah, I can see that. Of course, in Aism, these are the top tier characters right here. Aism only world, these are probably the top 2 characters. So even back then, they knew the meta. That's why it's such a good game. The fundamentals really like carry over. Oh, what's that? 0 dot? Yeah, he stole that with the 0 dot air throw. Yeah, A-Gen is particularly strong. He has access to a lot of big damage, got mix-ups, good cross-up, great type damage, like he's good. Nice poke. Like at this point, no one was doing crouch cancels, right? That's one immediate thing you can see that's different. But generally, like, this is kind of what high level 0-3 looks like even today. Wide, went for the grab. And you know, for those that are unaware, like this game is completely different from Alpha 2, right? So like extremely different. You gotta imagine these guys were learning a completely different game at this point, you know. And still, like the fact that they were good at like, you know, CPS 1, Street Fighter 2, 2X, you know, Alpha 2, 0-3, like back in the day, these players were just crazy how good they were. You know, they're playing multiple games. Nowadays, if you're a top player for a new game, you're probably really playing 1 or 2 games at max. But, you know, I think with like US in general, even when it comes to our retro players, so I'm gonna like completely not talk about this tape anymore for a quick sec, but like you think about retro gamers around the world and like Nuki, right? Nuki can play a bunch of retro fighting games still to the best, you know, highest level, but when you think about like the top 2X players or the top 0-3 players or the top, you know, CVS 2 players, they're only usually good just in the one game and maybe like a sub game. But I think North America is different. Like take someone like Kyokuji, who plays top level in multiple fighting games, right? Like we have more Nuki-esque players in North America that specialize in multiple retros than Japan. Japan, it's more like, yeah, one game and then a dabble in the other. But like in North America, it was kind of ingrained in our culture, right? If you think about like even here, well, at that time, like Nuki was playing all those games, but I think it's just different the way that it stuck with us. When our country's bigger, like, you know, infrastructure, it's all completely different. So to stay top level in multiple games at a time in 2024, I feel like North America definitely has that, you know, has that. I'm not gonna say it's a buff, but like we meet that characteristic more.
Is that the first game? Is that the first game?
Yeah, Valle, exactly, right? Tekken Nationals, top Marvel player, national, like, you can't say that about Japanese players in 2024.
I don't remember from before.
There's much fewer multi-game champs. But back then there was like Haitani, Sako, Daigo, Nuki, you know, Tokido to a certain extent. But if we did like a retro-only tournament, they could bring out your best to compete in multiple games. Like if they did that Japan versus USA thing again, they did that again with the retro games and did the same format, America would win that, straight up. America plus Kyokuji. There's one of us now. North America would win it. There you go. It's just something that I've observed that's different about how we play fighting games. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Alright, back to the match. But you know, I just had to drop a little bit of my opinion on the matter there. Damn, what a sick escape! He escaped to level 3 with that. That was hype. That was sick. Yeah, nice anti-air. And the refresh rate on this monitor was in line with the camcorders. You're not really seeing those scan lines coming up a lot. It's coming by pretty quick, so it's not that distracting. It's a good capture. That's weird. He's kind of using that air super as like anti-air. Because Graham is definitely, you know, getting those anti-airs in. A lot of meter being spent. It's gonna go on a time over. Yeah, it's gonna go on a time over. They're playing super lame right now. I thought it was just an East Coast thing. I didn't know you guys timed out on West Coast. Jan, the Gen player, is Brian Gadib's uncle. Well-known media person FCC. That's good lore. Yeah, hopefully Turbo's taking notes of all the players so he can upload. Oh, update the. They knew about that back then. The tech chase of that super, because you didn't have that in Alpha 2. So they already learned that meta. Anyway, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Is Eddie Lee on the tapes? I don't know if he was here in this tournament. Yeah. I do want to see some Troy, but yeah, even V-Sodom actually playing legit top tier, man. This game was ahead of its time, straight up. Like, you can't understand. This game was like way ahead of its time. It just didn't survive long enough in the States because CVS 1 came out, and then that didn't survive because CVS 2 came out, and then, it's kind of like they perfected the game as much as they could in that time and then jumped to the next one, but the top players from all the games became the top players in the next game anyway. And yeah, they're playing super lame right now. Well, no, nobody's doing infinites yet. And also, like, the infinites isn't what made people stop playing the game. That was what, 2 time overs, 3 time overs? Oh, we're gonna get another 20-minute match. Tropy's like, man, all my film is being spent on this Dalton Gen match. I ain't clicking that. Well, this was Capcom's golden era, man. Everything they put out was a banger. Straight up. But this game was nuts. Still can't believe they came out with a game that was good back then. I mean, like, I can believe it. All their games were good back then, but damn, it's just a good game. Yeah, just drop it in the, on the Discord server. If anyone's not on Discord, just join the Discord server. Here we go, another close round. No guard crush, there it goes. Oh, it didn't kill? Mikely, back then, did everyone know about, like, mashing to reduce damage? Was that a known thing yet? Man, they knew that too. Mashing reduces the damage, yeah, red flash, all that stuff. So what's up, Bieber? Oh, okay, so the manual had it. I was talking to NKI a few weeks ago, and he says, he's like, yo, I don't know how to put this, but, what did he say? He said, mashing in fighting games is the stupidest mechanic. Like, mashing to reduce damage? He said, that's stupid. I was like, I guess, but like, if someone's grabbing you and you gotta mash to reduce the number of hits, it makes sense in Street Fighter 2. You should be able to mash to reduce damage. You know, that makes sense. But it does seem stupid and counterintuitive. It's like, I'm getting beat up. Why am I just wailing my arms everywhere and, you know? Yeah, guys, follow Turbo there on the Twitterverse. And the VOD is also up. We're just watching the VOD directly off YouTube. Yeah, I wonder if they, like, if counterpicking was even a thing yet. I mean, for the most part, we're seeing good character variety, and everyone's using decent characters. These are good characters. I read in the Daigo manga, so I read the manga, I think it was in the second or first book, but they talk about 03, and Nuki is playing like A Sakura, or Z Sakura, whatever you want to call it. And he's like, yo, I can't beat Daigo, and like, eventually he switched to Vism, and you know, then he was able to. Then he switched to like Goki or whatever. But oh wait, what? Wait, was that Afro Cole versus John Choi? Wait, what? Choi was playing Gen? Hold on. It looks like they're just coming off. Yeah, little handshake. Yeah, man, that was Afro Cole and John Choi. Choi is playing Gen? What's going on? man, Evercole is laming it out. Oh, that was a nice little transition. That's Jason Wilson, no? Yeah, Jason Wilson. Fun fact, Jason Wilson entered Tournament of Legends. His first round match was Daigo. Well, Tournament of Legends is a stacked tournament. Everybody was literally like a top player, so. I saw him at the SBO qualifier when it was at Tennessee. Super aggressive Rolento. That's how you gotta do it against Dawson. Yeah, again, good character variety. Oh no. Nice guard. You got the problem out the way. Got him? No. Another 0 dot. And Rolento's just so hard to catch. Yo, get that guard crush. You don't need the guard crush. So another thing is, like, this footage exists from the Japanese, you know, the Japanese broadcast that came by, and if someone took that plus this and threw in like the player names and like made a definitive version of this tournament, that'd be pretty hype. Like a definitive, you know, the director's cut or something. I don't know what we would call it. The complete Steelbook Blu-ray edition set. But that would be cool if someone did that one day. It's kind of like connected all the footage and did like the, yeah. Oh, that was sick. That was a sick punish. Damn. He got. Oh, but did you know that Cody doesn't take, he's a prisoner and Supers take no prisoners. Yeah, was that a hit confirm? Off the raw low forward? I mean, there's definitely, I'm sure there are other people. Oh, that's it. Oh no, didn't take the jump in. Nah, that was a reach. That was a bit of a reach. But, yeah, obviously there's more people recording this, but the chances that they retain the tape. Yeah, man. Oh, he just straight up spent the super. We're out of focus. I'll be back. That was a perfect round, too. Extra lento. Yeah, 3 out of 5 rounds is interesting, but funny enough, in Japan they use this format at the arcade, like big one, and then that other arcade, I think it was in Nagoya. They would do the 3 out of 5 rounds. Even at Hay Arcade, you do casual 03, and that's yeah, this was in I think this was in San Francisco or San Jose somewhere. San Jose. But yeah, even in Japan now they do 3 out of 5 rounds. Oh, Folsom, yeah, so near San Francisco or something. So they're doing 3 out of 5 games or 3 out of 5 rounds. Why are the grand finals like a weird format? Oh, nice air throw. But can you escape the pressure? That's it. You're cooked. Crush. Combo. Chip. Back in the day, I would have thought this character's top tier. But yeah, who's gonna beat Extra Lento, bro? Or Dawson? Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, good alpha counter. It needed that. Wait, Asian Monkey, were you there too? Or are you just familiar with the location? I know we have legends in our chat. OG Street Fighter players from Cali. Yo, that was crazy. Air throw, jab, air throw. That's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes it's a small world. World of fighting games. Oh, that's it. It's over. Oh, nice teleport. But yeah, it's still gonna be hard to come back. Typical factor. Oh, that was Valle with the extra lento? Yo, what a beast. RTSD. Yeah, Valle's a beast. I thought he was only doing V-Ryu. See, that's how little I knew. So before my time playing fighting games, I read about this tournament issue of Tips and Tricks, the only one I read cover to cover, able to find it online. Yo, Boss Logic, drop that on Discord for me too. If you're on Discord, drop that. I need a peek. I don't want to click any links now because it's gonna open up more windows and stuff. Yeah, what up? Well, that's a punish. And yeah. Damn, man, Valley's sick. I don't know if this is still Valle, but I'm just thinking about that last set now. Like, damn, it makes sense. Yeah, so this footage was recently unveiled, I guess. It just dropped yesterday. Turbo Annihilator has been kind of working on restoring old gaming footage, and this is, you know, one of the gold mines from Julian Beasley's collection, aka Zass, and originally filmed by Kurobi, otherwise known as Bob Painter. I don't know why I reversed gamer tagging names for the both of them, but if you guys want to check out what else is on the Super Lore Boys video archive, or SLB video archive, and follow Turbo's channel, sitting on a lot of heat, so we're gonna get a lot more cool stuff coming out. Oh, that was a sick punish. Finding the gap. So bits and pieces of this are on YouTube. Like, you can find it, but you're never gonna find it stitched together in this way from this original tape, and you know, on this quality. If you're curious to know how Turbo did this, to watch the first 45 minutes of the VOD, where he goes over the process and whatnot. But it's crazy. 25 years ago. Alright, fighting back. Yeah, there's no way Ryu wins this match anyway, right? But yeah, I can see. Yeah, there's Rolento. The Rolento pick is pretty good. Well, Sosa Rosa, I mean, we're trying. We're, you know. Obviously, Turbo's got this thing covered. You know, there are a couple other people I think that are sitting on footage that are also going to be trying to digitize them in some way. And we have our retro tournaments, and we got podcast stuff. Yo, Raw Super did not work out. Got clipped.
Is that going to be cash or check?
But yeah, it is important, you know, because, and I talked about this before, but when all the, you know, fighting game stuff, you know, when it gets, as it's getting bigger, people are going to want to know about, like, day one, you know? And unfortunately, a lot of that stuff is like urban legend or like folklore. Let me tell you about the folklore. But there's still remnants of the stuff, right? Like, obviously there's tapes, and, you know, a good chunk of the players are still active in some way. Which is why I'm like, yo, let's just interview them. Let's get those first-hand accounts. Oh, that was sick. Even though he took 2 hits, but that's it. Oh, escape at the low fears. And Tex into fallen fears. But yeah, again, guys, if you have footage, or if you wanna, you know, connect me or connect Turbo with someone that got the footage, let me know. So we can make it happen. Only Tomo has Tomo footage. Yeah, I mean, let me see. I probably, like, at our household, we probably got our first camcorder maybe like 94, 93, 94. And, like, if you had a camcorder, it was a big deal back then. Like, people had VCRs, and that was whatever. But, like, having a camcorder was kind of a big deal. You know, we didn't come from, like, a really privileged family, so my dad bought the camcorder. And mind you, I was a kid. I was just like, whoa, I can't believe we have, like, something like this.
That's a counter.
Yeah, looking a lot different from the previous match we saw. Alright, we're gonna switch characters, maybe? Are we busting out the V Ryu? There's still extra lento.
Got another set.
Yeah, camcorders, you know, in the early 90s, very, very few people had them. I mean, this is like mid, you know, this is late 90s. At this point, everyone had something. But yeah, it's unlikely that there's Tomo footage out there. Nice chase down. And a tech? Got the air tech on that. Spence a level 3, I don't know why. Just saved it for the next round, but you know what? Sorry, jump back here. Yeah, I even remember like 2008, 9, 10, that era when like Bandai was running Super Turbo tournaments at Chinatown Fair. He would record them on his camera. I'm like, oh, cool. Because nobody else had one. He's uploaded all that stuff to YouTube, so it's there. No, I think at that point Tomo's already retired after like 5, 6 years after his retirement, so he wasn't in that. Oh yeah, no, shout out to the Razr phone. I don't know if, I think my first Razr phone, I just had like photos. I don't think I did videos. It was terrible. Those videos came out terrible. Oh no, yeah, the site think is goated. Yeah, Super SF2 was like 93, right? So at that point, you know, a good chunk of years had passed before Bang the Machine, so they weren't. The Tomo's already out. Wow, mashed out of the guard crush there. My problem with old cell phones were like they weren't stable. The battery would always start like expanding and then leaking and stuff, and eventually you're like, damn, I can't even use this phone anymore. So Egg says Jeff claims there's footage of Tomo in the old SRK form. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go on the hunt. We're gonna go on I got you. We'll make it happen. I don't believe anything he says, but I can substantiate the claims by going to the source. It's here to here. I mean, the only way you would have footage was like, again, if you had a camcorder at that time and you cared enough to point it at an arcade monitor, and also if you saved it after all these years. I guess what Eggs is saying is that Jeff posted on the forums, hey guys, like there is existing footage of Tomo from that day. Like, I think that's what he's trying to say. Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Oh, nice. Well, James Chen is sitting on the original Daigo Perry video. He has the OG footage. That's crazy. But he's also got a bunch of other old footage probably he's sitting on. It'd be nice to unpack some of those one day. Flame it out. You got the round. Nice. Oh no. Yeah, it worked anyway. Stood up. Press the button. Look, this cap is gorgeous. Wish I had one of these. Especially if you've seen the footage when they play side by side. So like when Valle's on the American setup, like the American layout, and then Daigo's on the Japanese layout. Man, it's such a cool setup. I wonder what their perception was of like the Japanese parts. I wonder if they were just like, yo, this is weird, or like, oh yeah, I get it, it makes sense. Down the gap.
That's halfway to $1,000.
Halfway to $1,000. The money on the line too, $1,000 back then?
Hey, is it 4 out of 7?
That's like 25K today.
You got the best seat in the house.
Alright, here we go. The root pick. Yes. That's what I want to see, those American resets. The pressure. I'm hyped now, I'm hyped. I was kind of reclining in my chair, but I'm hyped now. This view is nuts. It's the anti-air. Did it go into the super though? It's a sweet, sweet, sweet can. As Homer would say. Yeah, that's overhead. We got 5 hits out of that. Actually, pretty good damage considering the reset. Counter hit low strong. Counter hit roundhouse. Yo, this is a root right here. Man, it's just a tough match. Nice jump fierces, blowing up the stand roundhouse. Empty jump activate, 3-hit combo. Eats that level 3 on wake up, but mashes should reduce the damage. Kansu. Oh, someone called it in the audience. Teleport! Yeah, Cisco, apparently that was the story goes that Valle, so after Valle used Ryu, Daigo, when he went back to Japan, switched to Ryu. But at first he thought, oh yeah, this character's not viable, but then Valle opened his eyes to it, and you know, he never really played Goki again in this game. I dropped the lore as well, Evo 2006. Oh, the Daigo's lore fears piece that out. But Valle used CE Sagat. And then after that, you know, after he beat Daigo, Daigo actually switched to CE Sagat to qualify for SBO Hyper Street Fighter 2 less than a year later. He used CE Sagat. So basically it's like, yo, whoever Valle fights, whoever Valle uses against me, I'm just going to use that character when I go back to Japan. That was a sick activate. Wow, what a win. Dude, that was a 0-dot win. Oh, John Choi Boy in the chat too now. Yo, I didn't know you used Gen back then. What's up with that? We saw your match against Afro Cole. jab short, hop kick is punished with the Shoryu. Now, next time we play, oh, what a Shoryu again! He's on one now. He's on one. You get to a certain point where you play a game and everything you do works. That's when you're on one.
When this set is done, I'll let you go, okay?
Yeah, now I know if I fight Choi again and he uses Gen on me randomly on Fightcade, I'll know that it's not a day one Gen. It's more like a Gen from day one. Oh, not that time. I can't even, you can't call those an Ume Shoryu. Usually just some OG Shoryus. Oh, new scrubby again. Here we go. Like, that's good damage, man. That's pretty good damage. And he worked the guard bar a little bit, too. Alright, level 3 gets spent. Oh, big jump. The teleport to get out of there. Sweep on block is punishable, of course. Got him. Got him. Hit him with that, yeah. My guess is this is either Graham or Afro Cole versus Valle. But we'll see who they are after. Low strong? Walk up throw, man. RTSD. Die Shoryu. So this is Graham Wolf. Oh, nice. Yeah, and imagine that bracket. You gotta fight Dawson and then you gotta fight Dawson again. Be like that. Nice Shoryu. Yeah, when did you pick up Sakura? Oh, 2 years after this. Yeah. Sakura's world class. Good activate, overhead. Nice. Cisco, you'll also find that on the video archive. I'm pretty sure Turbo put that up. Yeah, out the gate, empty jump, activate. And he's gonna get not a lot of damage. Not much at all, but you know what? He'll blow the dog.
Yeah, I have an extra in the pocket.
Well, Serlin also played Dawson back then. Choi was a top-tier StarCraft player. Oh, a champion, too. Oh, strong. Back at 50% immediately. Yeah, Jason Nelson also didn't he win Evo for Hyper Street Fighter once? The other one got like second or something. Oh! I don't think that's supposed to be initial jump fierce. I don't think that's what he wanted. Yo, Troy, let me stream one of your StarCraft tournaments. They're scrapping right now. Low strong poke, slide under huddle. Nice. And you know what? That stuff is pretty advanced. Because people still use that today. And I hear people in the crowd. Let's go, Alex. Who's rooting for him? But this is the NorCal, right? So if we're rooting for Valle, it's because he was really best to represent. Yeah, yeah, that's lore, Joy boy, that's lore. Lore crap. Almost like the Tomb Raider character. Trades. Riz in trouble now. We're in big trouble. Activates. Let's chase with the Tatsu. Low strong. So another Tatsu. Like I think even today, if I fought this sim knowing what I know now, I would still probably lose. That's how good Dawson is. Uh-oh. Another win. That sim is good because it's super, it's like instant. But he loses air guard, so like well Vietnam will bully him. Not really bully him, but like depending on the character. So A-Sim doesn't have the same like super. But you get access to alpha counter, that's huge, and air block. So, you kind of, there's trade-offs, but they're both good characters. Yeah, I just saw a StarCraft player in the chat, in the video. Oh, we switched to A-Roo? Interesting. Remember, A-Roo, you lose some of the command normals as well. Obviously, no more Vism, so you have access to other damage. Wow. With like short super, low forward super, react super. Yeah, I don't know about that level 3. Got him. Yeah, I was saying, it looks like it better than footage is captured today. some of my streams be looking hella jank. And at least we know that the resolution, like, of the game capture is correct. It's literally the actual screen. Yeah, y'all can thank Turbo for that piece. Well, the CRT is not flickering because the, what do you call This is a tense round for them. Got him. Because the refresh rate of the monitor was like the same as how the camcorder captures. Yeah, the aperture is synced. That's the easiest way of putting it. So, yeah, it's capturing at the same frame rate, essentially. I mean, you can see a little bit of a flicker, but it's super fast. But if you use like an iPhone on that screen right now, it'd be flickering and flickering. You'd have to update your settings on your phone. Big damage. Yo! It's pumping. It's pumping. Chip? No, he's still alive. Oh, man. Wow. So many close rounds, man. That's nuts. But Dawson will do that. Dawson pushes every character to that max limit. You gotta get your limit break. Dawson. Looking like a good round for some. Uh-oh. Nice guard. The alpha counter's not going to get you out of that. Oh, big jump. And a defensive throw into the corner. Went for another throw. Eats a low, strong, low, strong. Alpha counter. Looking like we might go to the final round. It's pumping. Kick. Oh, man. Yeah, Dawson's such a good character. Down 5. And Bruce sitting on a bar and a half. Dawson basically got full bar. And a big life lead. Gets another anti-air. He went for it. Oh, nice punish though on hit. Low forward pure short you. That was sick. Good witness. Cross up, surprise, 5 hits, and we're back in the game. Yeah, how many rounds go to the last pixel? Magic. Keeping the dream alive. Otherwise, it would have been Valle versus Dawson, right? I think the score is like 2-2 now, but yeah. That's what I mean. We need like a definitive version that has names, scores, rules. I need something that has everything. Oh, that was a sick shimmy too. Falling out that low for it, eating the level 3. Yeah, not like Fight King. Are we gonna do another crazy buzzer beater, 0 dot finish? Didn't get it that time. Alright, so there was about the reason. What's the score now then? I haven't really been keeping track. Maybe you should have. The TO in me is like, bro, you're falling off. You should have kept the score going. Yeah, doing 3 out of 5 with 3 out of 5 rounds, it gets a Dawson. It's stressful. Empty jump super though is hype. Neutral jump. still hard for Ryu to win. Crutch? No, it's not gonna reach. Oh, and we got the round anyway! The thievery! Dude, you gotta be mad good to be Dawson. Then and now. With Ryu? Yoga Flame isn't really the move for Sim. It's usually just Yoga Fire, force them to block or push them back, do Stand Fierce. Flame is good because it has a big hitbox, but it's not necessary. Like, you know, with this character, less is more, right? And looking like he's about to take the game. Empty shot blow forward Hutto. It's 1-1, I think. I heard someone in the... heard someone say, is that 1-1? Yo, Norman. Damn, 43 months? Is that like a record on Twitch? Has anyone ever had a sub for 43 months? I feel kind of special. I feel kind of special, though. Appreciate that, Norman. Alright, here we go. Damn, he did the proximity normal. Spends the level 3 and catches the drill. Scores 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, 3 out of 5 with 3 out of 5 rounds. Maybe that's why y'all did CBS, you know, 4 out of 7 grand finals. I guess y'all wanted more bang for your buck to get more games in for the tournament. It's a special event. They wanted people to get more games in. Or they wanted to, like, Daigo download everyone. Like the Street Fighter animated movie. Like the little cyborg dudes.
Dude, you couldn't do it in Atlanta.
Oh, that's a punish. Oh, what? See, that's where Exorcism Super comes in way handy. Way more handy. Handier. CVS 1, 4 out of 7, bracket reset, 4:1 characters. Good little strong, good little strong. Just having more characters in those games is better anyway, because then there's more opportunities to heal to get your life bar back. But yeah, I don't think it was R1s that were good. It was just like ratio 3s and up just weren't that good. Yeah, too bad that game. The game just didn't get it right. CBS 2 kind of obsoleted CBS 1 in a sense. Yeah, where's Red Rush? strong. I definitely want to do some offline CBS one day. I want to do like, because the only CBS that I've done in recent years is just, you know, Flycast, but I want to play offline CBS and see how it feels, and we should do that one day. We do a NorCal PBS1 tournament. Screw it. The seed has been planted, fellas. It's gonna happen. And in honor of true CBS1, we're gonna do 4 out of 7 grand finals. Another call out with that empty Cooper. Using it in the World Strong. It's about to get crushed, but not a big deal. No, it doesn't even get crushed. Alright, I think this is last round. Final round here. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. That's it.
Come back.
3-1.
Right?
So come back.
Hey, this could be ball game right here.
Yeah, we got more games? It was 3-1. Did they do a FT4 bracket reset? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think the consensus has been that this is Graham Wolf playing Dalton against Alex Valle group. Alright, we're stuck in the corner now. Gets out! Gets out! You know what? He's one short you away from bringing it back. It was under. Well, we already know Valle's going to win this one, then. So obviously, we know that the C5 versus Daigo. Being enough, but man, how different would the timeline have been, right? For Dawson instead. But I mean, Daigo knew the unblockable setups at that time. He was doing like the random flip stuff. So. Nice guard. Alpha counter trade. Yeah, we saw Africole and Valle used extra lento there. Oh, that was sick. Whiff jump into the throwing short you. Can't go wrong with that. Crush? No, not quite. Expensive super to save himself. Gets the Nambo out. You know what? This is a Rue round. Yeah, that Kuropi was just like, yo, watch out. That was her real true fight. Now, here we go. Knockdown. Empty jump level 1. And Grant's it's been in the bar after guarding. I don't know. Oh, hell yeah. Super aggressive right now. Got the corner. Alright, Valle was definitely the favorite here. There's a lot of chanting. Anytime he wins a round, crowd erupts. Yeah. Not 40 years ago, but I feel like it. Alright, here we go. He waited for the super there. He's waiting for the Inferno. That's why you see after every block string, there's a little bit of a pause there. Spends the level 2. Another anti-air. Blocks out the super. Stays alive. No guard crush. Getting a lot of that gauge back. Hop kick, low forward huddle. Trades. Oh, he's still alive! Yeah, slide fireball cancel. Cheap. So I think the score is 3-2 now.
3-2.
Yeah, 3-2. Long grand finals. And did this event happen all in one day, like the Daigo Valle match, or is that like a next day type deal? Like this is day 1 and then day 2 was the yeah, that was all one day. The Valle was hella warmed up, but that's a lot of gaming. Because fighting Dawson requires like a lot of your mental, you know, it requires a lot of mental resources. Yeah, Daigo was just downloading, right, at this point. It's like, I understand this Ryu style now. Yeah, you might recognize Alex Valle. Still, you know, one of the greatest players active in the scene in any game. I mean, yeah, they didn't have the Riz, nor did they have the me to say mental stat back in the 90s, but... yeah, this is live commentary. Oh, shoot. Alright, so... What did we say? It was 3-2. So, if Graham wins this round, it goes to 3-3. Again! We're gonna call that the Valle special. Where you whiff and jump in and go into shore you. Okay, here we go. Chases it down with the helicopter. Level 2, but the teleport, no shore you. Lots of craziness happening right now. It's just backing off, trying to build some space. In the middle, low strong anti-air. Staying strong. Counter hit. Another anti-air. Another anti-air. That's 3-3.
It comes down to $1,000.
$1,000 match right here. Okay, so it makes sense now because someone mentioned before, oh, he's halfway to $1,000. So I guess the first set, you know, Valle was already up like 2 games or something. Alright, here we go. So bets it all on this character, V Ryu. Yeah, $1,000 back then was a big deal. We'll take that combo. And I like obviously the rivalry pick just because you get custom, but like having access to those command normals, like you saw he was doing that Torrid Fierce from full screen. It does tag Dawson limbs. You get the counter hit as well. So not only will he do low strong, he's gonna go for that Torrid Fierce a couple times, and then of course you get that the back roundhouse kick. Uh oh. Press the number key, bro. Or no, quick. Yeah, hit the quick. Yeah, there you go. Hit the quick key. Yeah, Fightcade menu. He almost desynced. You gotta reset the client. That caught me off guard. Yo, activate. Just activate. Jump activate. Yes! Oh, he caught the... He reached. That wasn't even chip damage. That wasn't even chip damage. Dawson pressed a button there. Oh, sick. Nice hop kick. Stayed in the front. Overhead. Cancels. Yeah, man. This feels more like... The meter management makes a lot more sense. I don't know how to describe it. But you can see it just feels so different right now than the A-Ryu pick. Yeah, Vism does move slightly faster. Your walk speed is a little bit faster than A. Those resets always look dope, man. I never get tired of seeing that. Nowadays, there's more sophisticated stuff, so you do like the hop kick, and then you car cancel into the Tatsu, so you can corpse hop and set up like, you know, back front mix-ups. But yeah, it's important, you know, Vizm needs that extra speed buff. Gotta be able to walk a little bit faster. If you guys are curious about the mechanics of the game, check out Kyokuji's YouTube channel. He has a lot of like short videos that goes over all that stuff. The differences between the isms, how to crouch cancel, how to escape crouch cancel infinites, all that good stuff. So, nice punish! That's a combo you still see every day. Oh, that was a nice mix-up. Auto rave? We're in the club. 50 Cent. Oh, no, that's not going to hit. That was a reach. Nice punish. And the tick throw? Shoryu? Teleport? Yo, they're playing some Street Fighter and wins with a jump in. That was a sick finals, man. That was a nice round. Yeah, pop off. You earned that. And the StarCraft player is like, yo, let me show you some love, man. Good stuff. Kyokuji's channel, I think it's Kyokuji FGC. Copy and paste that. Yeah, I missed my ponytail. So, random lore. My hair, I grew out my hair like a rock star at one point. It went to like the middle of my back. I had really long hair. Sometimes I put it in a ponytail, sometimes I just leave it out. Mostly I left it out. Like, yeah, I had long hair. And then for a couple of years, I kept it like shoulder length, and then I think when I moved to Cali, I had it shoulder length for a little bit. Like I had like the John Wick length, and then also I had the beard. And then I don't know, now I just do like random average man haircut.
2 out of 3 games with 3 out of 5 rounds.
Alright, 2 out of 3 games. 2 out of 3 games, 3 out of 5 rounds. That's what he said.
After the first match, they will switch sides. So player 1 to player 2.
So after game 1, they switch sides. They're figuring out the rules on the spot.
Loser can switch characters. but they must tell the other player. That was the request. They must tell the other player who they will play.
Yeah, Daigo definitely looking like he didn't have his driver's license yet. Like airplane, yeah. Oh, you throwing up gang signs? That looked like a C.
Magazine, guys, right there.
So I don't think we'll hear much of what they're saying, but that's gonna be on her mic, right? So like, I'm gonna have to shut up if you guys want to hear as much as you can. But let's see. Yeah, Valle was the people's champ, man. Yeah, but he's throwing up some gang signs. I don't know what that was. That boy's got swag, though. Valle's got some swag. Yeah, so the definitive version will have subtitles, translations, all that stuff.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear.
Yeah, Daigo had a lot to say for someone who he's known to like not say a lot. Oh, the first ever handshake. Cyclops and Ryu got nothing on that, bro. That was an epic handshake right there. Yeah, so I love this shot with the control panels here, man. So you're gonna have to switch to the... So Daigo, because I think it's 1P, 2P, so they gotta play on the correct sides as well. Which would make sense for Valle to be 1P. How do they set this up? I guess he's 2P? Yeah. So at when I went to that tournament at Jazzy, they had a Marvel cab, the Marvel 2 cab. Like, this took a nice Polaroid of it. But yeah, out the gate. Here we go. Right back at you, player. With a wake up shore you. Yeah, this theme goes too hard. Oh, the teleport setups. Choi still hits me with that. It's clear that Goki was kind of a strong character, right? I mean, look at this. Like, Rue is an honest character. But yeah, good fight out with that. Hop kick. That's it, chip. Oh, he went for the roll Tatsu, the Alpha 2 setup. Roll 400. Nice little profile, and the hop kick. Yeah, let me hear some USA chants. Nice. Got him crouching, missed the DP, baited the DP, no punish. Nice shorty on the dive kick. And yeah, can only guard for so long. And just DP loops, not a lot of damage. This pressure is kind of bonkers. Nice. Oh, I missed the Shoryu there. Yeah. Oh, nice Richard jump. Shoryu. Nice Shoryu again. Low strong. And actually tagged with the juggle. Baited. But no punish there. It's still good for this round. Still good for this round. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. We're actually in trouble. If he activates, you better have counter activate on. Doesn't need it. Woof. That was scary. Goki could have definitely brought that one back. Big jump in. Just takes a B&B combo. Empty jump. Activate. The reset damage. Force activate. Actually did a Kara Shoryu in the middle of the counter activate. Valle straight up did like 3 or 4 tricks in that one loop. Like high level stuff. Anyway, alright. Yeah, get out of that corner. Low forward Hado. And how can you react Shoryu to dive kick? I can't do that. 2024, still can't do that. Shoryu's clutch. Nice, backs off, neutral jumps, and actually got out of the meat and potatoes of the damage there. Only got hit with the veggies. Got him. Alright, chases it down. Nice, he got a stun? Close, close. Needed that activator to get out of the stun. I respect it. Fishing for some counter hit damage. Shoryu misses. Nice max punish and the stun. Are we going for the redizzy? Nah, we teched. Got the punish with the short. Hado. Fade away air fireball. Oh no. There you have it. So they said 3 out of 5 rounds FT2 is I think what I heard. So game 1, and then I think they said they got to switch sides now. So now Daigo has to go to 2P, and then Valle has to scoot over to 1P. Yeah, Eggs, we could definitely use a setup like this. We definitely can. I like these little fades. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy when you have to like go to sleep and then you wake up. Final Fantasy vibes here. Goki. Wait, weren't they on the American board before, or was it always the Japanese board? Nice activate. That was a sick punish. You know what? It's not the most optimized combo, but the damage for back then, that was good damage. He punished the hop kick with DP and just went into the Fire Hado a couple of times. Stable combo, good damage. And now we're about to get guard crushed. And a combo? No, just goes straight into the knockdown. Activates, doesn't get the DP on the hop kick that time. Air throw. Oh no, he missed the fireball there. He wanted the chip damage, ended up getting the roll instead. Is it the nerves? Counter activate Shoryu. Yeah, for anyone wondering, this game is still as good today as it was back then. Another Shoryu anti-air. Because this game pushes fundamentals to the max. I don't care what people say about, oh, it's infinites and whatever, because it's not. Infinites will happen depending on how you manage your meter. But, like, not every character has it. Only a small handful of characters have it. And you have to land it. With, you know. Alright, got the air guard. That's how I'm on the Shoryu. Jab Shoryu on wake up using those iframes. That's the only Shoryu that goes through. Oh, wow. Good teleport. Good teleport. Needed that. he might have been able to short you there. Short you? Nah. Nice tech roll to get out of the corner. Smart. And we're close to another bar here. We can make it happen. Air throw. Is he? Oh, he's still alive? User jumps. And now Daigo's racing for the bar. And gets the anti-air lack of trip guard sweep Hutto. Actually, there's only a lack of trip guard there because so this game does have trip guard, but Daigo pressed the button, so that's why the activate sweep hit, and then he comboed it, he juggled it into the fireball. That was like a super situational. Normally, if you do sweep Hutto in a custom, it's not going to work, but because he did it as an anti-air, it worked. Got another Shoryu, another Shoryu. Oh, not that time. He went for it though. You saw the low strong. These guys were playing some Street Fighter. Nice air throw react there. You know, the meta was probably a little bit different in Japan. They were doing a lot of torrid jump, like safe torrid jumps. So air throw became, you know, air throw must have been more popular there at the time. That's how Daigo was able to react to a lot of these air throws. Anti-air Shoryu. Daigo's like, I got one of those too. You know what? That's a good bait. And you only got sweep off of that? Spence alpha counter, though. You know what? That's huge because I think at this point, oh, empty jump, though. Valle was getting a lot more mileage out of his custom damage than Daigo, it felt like. So overall, like here, most of it, he's at least getting something. And he got the corner. Got a random 3-hit juggle there as well. So, yeah, Valle having to do that alpha counter a little bit earlier kind of sucked, but... Oh, that was a nice activate Tatsu. You don't see that anymore. Dive kick, combos it to Tatsu. 6-hit special finish. Alright, 2 rounds apiece. So in my understanding, if Valle wins this next round, he would have won the exhibition because there's 2 out of 3. But he was 1 round away doing that jab shorty on wake up again to avoid the chip damage. Alright, here we go. Alright. And got the, oh man, he had the reset there. Nice air Tatsu to get out of that. And Daigo with some misinputs there. He keeps getting the fierce roll instead of the fire huddle, like the Shakumitsu. Got the sweep counter hit. Safe jump block string. Another sweep counter hit. Safe jump block string. G jump activate. Got the low forward sweep. That's not going to get you out of it. DP goes the wrong way, and then the air throws clutch. You saw the jump was coming. That might be it. This might be... What? Someone in the crowd said, "What are you doing?" All right, 1 apiece. Wow, man, it was so close. That was dumb close.
Alex will stay with Ryu.
Yeah, this is definitely before the boss era. If you guys want to know how boss leveled up, watch this Super Lore Boys episode. Search it on YouTube. Super Lore Boys D44 boss. You might learn a thing or two. You still see stuff like that today. The walk up, activate, sweep, and then go into something. Normally I'll be the round ender, but anyhow. Go for it. And there we go. Daigo finally hits that block string, so he kept getting rolled in the previous matches. Sweep Hutto. Nice, unblockable setup. And then the short you on way go. Yeah, I mean, if you squint your eyes, you'll just see his hair floating. Up the round. Cheap. This is a match I'd like to see again. It doesn't have to be V-Ru and V-Goki. It could just be like A-Ru. But I'd want to see Daigo and Valle go at it again in an exhibition. Drop some gore. I assure you. That time. Too far for the sweep. I think he did low, short, low, strong sweep, so. Nice punish. Got the jump. Wow, what a shorty there from Daigo. Low forward. Got him. Yeah, see? Now Daigo's like, damn, like, Daigo definitely was not used to those setups. Because he's not using any himself either. So he's like, yo, my wake-up DPs have not been working. And I guess I got an alpha counter. I don't want to take any damage. Also, I wonder how different this must have been for Daigo playing on this big screen. Like, screen size will make a difference on how you play games sometimes. Nice. Dive kick, teleport again. Shoryu and roll Tatsu does not work out. That's Chip. That's Chip. Yeah, he's trapped. All right, final round potential. Hell yeah, I'm loving the energy from the crowd. Man. Oh no. Everything's working. Alright, we're in there. We're still in there. Empty jump activated. Well, smart. Alright, here we go. We got the corner. Close to stun here. He went for the air throw. I like the read attempt. Another air throw now from Daigo. Teleports backwards. Alright, we're cornered. Still in there. Low forward. No, this might be a chip. And that's it. Right? Two out of three, 3 out of 5 rounds. I mean, they're both sitting down still.
Here is your winner, coming all the way from Japan, Daigo!
Well, they did switch sides from 1P, 2P, but it was a little bit weird. You can see they're trying to talk it out. Yeah. It seemed like even Daigo's just like, what? Trying to get more games. This mistake needed to happen back then so it wouldn't happen in the future. You know what? Alex Valle, I mean, yeah, he's pissed, but he's being obviously a really good sport about it. I'd be pissed too. I mean, you know, he's doing his thing. Yeah, Dandai, looking back at it, maybe. But it's just weird that everyone else thought it was still 3 out of 5. Like, everyone's just like, wait, what? So I don't know. I don't know where the confusion was, unless like off this recording. They said it at another time. They said something else different.
Hey, Spangler, we gotta go, man.
Okay, we'd like to present, first of all, Alex. What? Very good tournament throughout. We'd like to present.
Also, what's up, Dan Guy? Last year at this time, we were actually hanging out together, remember? It was a good time. I didn't get to see you this year. Yo, wonder if Valle still owns that piece. If he was on the mics, that's what I would have asked him. That would have been the first question. Yo, you still own that piece? And then they gave Daigo the university blazer. They gave him the Ralph Lauren collection right there, the university blazer.
I'd like a round of applause for the International Street Fighter Alpha 3 champion.
Yeah, this definitely deserves a rematch. Like, it would be a fun time for sure. Like, they can make a movie out of this. They can make a movie out of this. Like, spruce up some of the details where it was like, it's a conspiracy and you know, there was money under the table to sabotage the finals or something. I don't know. This just looks like them post-tournament casuals. I don't know. How much of this is left? Anyway, there's still like 20 minutes left of... I guess we'll wind down and watch the rest of these matches. Yeah, that was a fun time. Didn't feel like 2 hours. Yeah, this is just exhibitions. No, I didn't realize my notification was under the text, so let's move that over. That should fix it. So this is still Valle Relento? Yeah, I hope we get to see more of the crowd shot. Oh, no super! No punish! Trying to punish on hit with the raw 720 though? They definitely had hands back then. Execution was good.
1 down, 5 to go.
1 down, 5 to go.
Line them up.
Okay, Kumite?
Next them.
Oh yeah, it is Daigo. I just saw Daigo on the 2-piece side there. Right? Yeah, guard crush is definitely one of the best mechanics in fighting games because it forces you to fight. And like, every character can guard crush. Some characters got it better than others. Like Dawson is kind of a guard crush machine. Maybe not against Gen. No, I don't know about that super. Like, it forces you to go in, so like, less turtley. Like, guard crush is just an extension of your life bar, so it's just as important as managing your own life bar. Oh, that was tricky. Oh, still alive though. Don't anti-air. Don't go for. Oh, nice. What did I say? Wait, is this actually Daigo playing or is this Choi again? I don't know. Choi, do you recognize your own style? Oh. Nice guard, because those hit twice. Like, you see he jumps twice, the kick hits twice. So a lot of times, you know, inexperienced players will block the first one and then they hold down back. Because they're afraid of, like, short super or whatever. And they end up getting hit with the second roundhouse, and then they also get hit with short. So you saw Dawson here guarded like 4 of those in a row. I'm not sure who wins the match. I would guess Sim, but I don't think it's like terrible for Gen, because Gen is just overall, like, his stuff just works on A. Yeah, he keeps guarding all that stuff. It's good, and a nice punish too. That's not gonna work. It's punish. That's a punish on block level 1? Interesting. Yeah, in an A-ism only space, Gen is up there. But, like, I guess on V-ism, he can still hold his own. Like, A-Gen versus V-ism, but it's not going to be optimal. But if it's AA, then yeah, like, he's up there. No. I don't know, all I heard is 1 down, 5 to go, so it sounds like it's either a Kumite or some type of exhibition. So what's up, Sea King? By the way, guys, we are doing Alpha 3. My bad, I had to sneeze. We are doing an Alpha 3 tournament at next Saturday online. No, not next Saturday. The Saturday after online, and then the same Sunday offline with Boss. So he's gonna be in NorCal, so we're gonna stream it. We'll have online and offline 03 for you guys. If you want to sign up for the online event, the bracket is here. There's also an Alpha 2 tournament that we're doing, which Boss is also going to enter, but that one, it's going to be this Saturday, or this Sunday, I forget. So it's Afro Cole. I don't know who we fought. You already know what's about to happen, right? You already know what's about to happen. Alright, so yeah, in short, this weekend, Alpha 2 tournament. Next weekend, Alpha 3 online, 03 offline. And you can check everything on this channel. So, but yeah, it's about to get real. Nice reaction. That's a level 3 alpha counter. Meaty.
He's alright with God. He's alright.
Yo, Halo, what's up? I'm just getting through this this tape.
That's unsafe.
You guys,
Oh my God.
you guys about to catch some of the most important lore. Some of the most important lore in fighting games. Oh no. Here we go.
Come on, press some buttons, bro.
Press some buttons, Cole. The soundbite that survived a quarter of a century. That soundbite survived, yo. It transcends space and time as we know it.
That was some shit. That's what it was.
How do I say alright? You got off more than you, but then all the.
Now what? Got him. Oh wait, never mind. We got the crush. There it goes. Nah, he's going to him. What is his character? Does anyone know who the Relento is? Kelly Sean? Yo, Hokuto, what's up? Rob Ingram. Alright, cool. Don't tech it. Oh man, the Azuna drop. For the Bushin throw. Yeah, we have half the SLB cast in the chat now. Oh, that was tricky. Yeah. Yeah, might be. Yeah, it's side by side. Oh, that's a StarCraft player, y'all. He's a StarCraft player.
What's up? Tape it. Oh, tape it. Is it recording? Yeah. You sure?
We got a StarCraft player here. So yeah, it's two cabs. One is American, the other's Japanese.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yo, why you gotta play mad try hard? I guess he saw Choi Boy. He was just like, you know what?
My chair, fool.
I'm gonna go try harder on this dude. Oh, miss punish. And then the old school combo, just repeat Shoryu. I don't know if I ever saw this match before. Maybe. Oh, what? I didn't miss that flip.
I wouldn't have wanted Ben Nelson. I wouldn't have wanted Ben Nelson.
No. No, it's not that bad. I mean, this isn't Choi's character. At the time it was, but it was early. This is a StarCraft player, y'all. Oh. Is that gonna shore you? Nice guard. Oh, that's a sick activate. Okay, got him. Take the round. For sure, Hutto. Get the round. Get the round. Get the round. Wow. Got the combo. Low for Hutto. Back to basics. This is weird. I'm just surprised that it's not like... Uh-oh. I'm surprised it's not like Rue, you know? Or Ken. God. Like, why not a shuttle character?
Watch the cord.
Oh, what? Got out of the corner of that roundhouse. So weird. Oh, no. That's it. We're gonna get crushed. Oh, it doesn't get crushed, but... Last pixel. Got the guard crush. tutorial.
I gotta wait for all these guys, dude. Yeah, I gotta wait for all. What? Second?
Does anyone recognize this player?
I don't know, dude. I'm not sure.
Gotta rely on
One minute.
you guys to let me know what's what. Got it, level 2, chase it, tried. Into the jab. Who is the Justin of Alpha 3? I don't understand the question. Like, who is the fighting game player of Alpha 3? So there are a couple of really strong players. I would say by region, right? If we're talking North America, there are 2 players that come to mind. North America, in terms of like their world class. They're playing way beyond their own years. And that's gonna be Kyokuji and Choi Boy. They're the top 2, and then after that, there's a considerable gap before you get to like the next layer. But they're the only 2, straight up. Then in Japan, there are a lot of really strong players, but the ones that stand out the most are Version. I mean, there's a couple more, but I'd say like Version has kind of accomplished the most in Japan. But Makoto, having played him, just all his different characters, I think Makoto is like top 2 in the world, basically. Yeah, he's definitely, like, his Zangief is always, like, ridiculous, but seeing that he can play all these other characters at this level... Oh, we got a V Relento. It's interesting. Oh, this is Valle V Relento? Yeah, RJ, just tune in for the tournament next weekend. Tune in for the tournament next weekend. You'll get to see a lot of North America's best players, as well as Daigo will be in attendance. Or not Daigo, Boss, my bad. I'm tripping. Boss. And that'll be interesting to see how some of our players fare up against them on American, connection. Yeah, we got Daigo to enter my Fight K tournament, imagine. I asked Daigo to fly out to the US and play my Fight K tournament. But yeah, that's a cool exhibition that these guys got to fight after with their sub characters. That's kind of nice. Yeah, Michael, you don't even talk about that, but yeah, that was a wash. Yeah, Daigo tried to... Daigo's actually called out some of the best players and lost against Version, and then lost to Igati in the mirror match, and then he also lost the pre-exhibition against his sparring partner, Masumi, Super Masumi. That was tough to watch, but... But obviously, Daigo's still good at the game. It's just, some of the important decision making has kind of evolved a little bit. Here we go. Combo time. Oh no. Good jab shot. Bringing it back, close to stun. Not anymore. Come on, are we gonna make the comeback? Are we gonna make the comeback here? Watch the slide. Watch the slide. That full screen running slide thing that guy has. Got the chip out. Damn, these guys are going ham in these casuals. Uh-oh. The pressure's on now. Let's escape out of the corner. Yeah, I would definitely, I would enjoy watching Zism, like Aism only exhibitions between Version, Choi, Valle, Daigo. Like a US versus Japan. Aism only, just so they don't have to go try hard and, you know, practice all like crouch cancel infinite type deal. You know, it adds a lot more that you gotta think about, but yeah, it would be cool if they did 2v2. Yeah, nice exhibition there. Went undefeated. No, wait, no, he didn't go undefeated. Afro Cole took the game. Oh, it's bugging out. Oh, is that the end? That's the end. GG's. I kind of ended a little abrupt. But we did it, fellas. GG's. Link to the OG video. I'll link it right now. Alright. Find it. Archive. Exclamation archive. Yeah, take care, y'all. And thanks again to Turbo for doing the thing. You know? Nobody asked him to, but he said, you know what? I have to do it. And so he did the thing. You know, he said next month there's going to be more. So check it out. Subscribe to the SLB Video Archive channel. Follow Turbo Annihilate on X. And, you know, be on the lookout for the next one that he drops. I mentioned earlier on the stream that we found another gold mine, unreleased footage of OG Street Fighter stuff, not on YouTube. So, yeah, I gotta get my hands on that and then pass that by to Turbo. But, yeah, nah, that's gonna be real stuff. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Guess that's it. See you guys on the next stream, whenever that might be. Oh, tomorrow, gonna be going to Magitech, so probably do some offline CVS and whatnot and chill. But maybe we'll stream that. But yeah, I gotta get people ready for these tournaments. Hold on, I might even have the ads here. Hold up, not this one, but this. Someone asked me to put this back up. It was eggs. Yeah, see me in October, y'all. If you're in France. It's nothing. Here, Battle by the Beach. This Sunday, July 7th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Boss will be here, Modelo and all. So, please don't let Boss win. Alpha 2 tournament, sign up. He's already in the bracket. I'm going to link the bracket. But yeah, this is Battle by the Beach. Sign up. And then 2Xism9. This is next Saturday. Boss also in attendance for that one. 5 p.m. Waste your weekends on some Fightcade tournaments and hanging out on the stream. What else I got? Oh yeah, some upcoming events. There's going to be 4 retro games happening. There's going to be Magitech games. That's next Sunday. And then 2 weeks after that, it's going to be on a Saturday at California Extreme doing Hyper Fighting and Third Strike. So 4 other games now we got to stream. this month. And then, you know, Shilluminati.com, support, all that stuff. SLB Video Archive. Turbo Annihilator. He's the one that holds it down. Super Lore Boys, whatever. Check out the podcast if you want to hear stories on things and stuff. Anyway, yeah, we're calling it here. Gonna go jump on his jet and bounce out. But yeah, thanks again. And hope everyone has a good rest of their night. Peace out, fellas. I meant to say jump off this jet. I just realized anytime I show this clip, I'm like, oh, I gotta get on my jet and bounce, but it's more like I gotta get. Anyway, yeah, later on.